Hello and welcome back to Season Sisters. I'm Autumn.
I'm Summer.
Today we're doing Pounders today. This is not a great episode, but it leads to my favorite Pounders episode ever.
Did not make me like Tammy anymore. It made me hate her more. But it did introduce Amanda in a great way that's like, yes.
I love Amanda. I really do love Amanda.
Hey, I'm just looking at, I know we have mullet time for the comment. I don't know who wrote this comment.
Oh, hang on. Let me pull it back up.
No, you're
Sam.
good. And also, guys, if you can't comment on the Disney podcast, I told Audie we should do another Disney podcast. So somebody just comment hi so I can respond to that.
We're not doing a whole other Disney episode.
I can talk so much more.
Well,
our mom has a trip in September already booked.
For who?
I don't know, but she's got 3 people booked for $2,200. I'm like, Mom, you should not cancel that. Someone should go do that.
Oh my gosh. That's
right?
Insane. But that's before flights, though, and flights are crazy right now.
Well, it's only 4 days, too, and no park hopper or dining. But anyway.
Oh, no, thank you. Oh, no, thank you.
I will go. Anyway,
course,
so somebody comment on that, please. So that way.
No, we're not doing it. Doesn't matter. Comment all you want. I don't think we're doing
Audie will do it if somebody comments. Be like, please, no. Audie, we love you so much. We just want to listen to you talk about Disney. And I can be like, yay.
We've already done. It was a 3-hour episode. We've done everything.
Never done. I think I might be a Disney adult, y'all.
I'm not. I'm still not.
She bought so many ears of strips. She totally is. But anyway, okay.
I did for you. Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Wear these. Oh, we found 2 earrings yesterday too, by the way, randomly.
Of what?
I found, those no, I'm gonna tell you. You know those mini Mickey ears that you want?
Yes.
We found some. They're the tiny little ones at an antique store.
Oh my goodness. That's exciting for me.
It is.
Oh my gosh, I found your ring I stole.
I know. Kyle texted me. I was like, thank you, brother. That looks like the one I bought that I didn't get.
Yeah, my bag. I don't know how it ended up in my bag. That's weird. Even though I really like it. So
don't take my ring. You already got a ring.
I did get a ring. I'm ripping this apart, and I really shouldn't be doing that while we're on.
You know what? You remind me so much of our brother right now because you have lost control of this podcast.
I have lost control of this podcast. Do you want to do mullet time now?
Yes, I can. So Sam also watches Caleb Hammer, and I agree. Like I've never watched a full episode, Sam, so you have to let me know if it's worth it. But I love when he just rips into people.
Yeah, like I also used to watch Caleb while I did my dishes, which I
really
loved. He was my dishes show, like 100%.
I guess I need to start doing more dishes because now I'm like,
probably do. You prop up Caleb, you watch you do the dishes.
See, perfect. That makes sense because I do normally. It's just a live stream in my living room, and then I normally try to do either Bruce Rivers, CLR, or Charlie when I do laundry.
You love Moist Critical.
I am obsessed with him right now, but to be fair, I get obsessed with streamers and then I'm like, and I'm done. Like I'm kind of like you with the hyperfixation on Baldur's Gate.
That's literally what I do. Like that was my Caleb thing. Like I was super obsessed with him. And then it was like 2 or 3 episodes in a row where I thought he was being mean. So then I just I couldn't handle it anymore and I just stopped watching. And the same thing happened with a Phasmophobia streamer I was watching. I was literally like obsessed. Like I watched every single one of his live streams. I was watching everything that he put out. And then it was like 2 or 3 instances of where I thought he was being overly rude to someone in his comment section.
Yeah.
And the last time I was like, okay. And I've never watched him again. So
yeah, I get that.
I just do that sometimes.
I have a few people I just kind of check in on. Like, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like
that's what I do with Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. Yeah. I just check in on him and see what he's doing. And
I make sure he's happy.
I care about. Yes.
Yeah.
I make sure that Nate is happy. And then that's pretty much it.
And I can't remember his name, but it's a redhead with an accent who eats expired food. I check on him.
Oh, okay.
What? I think he's Scottish.
Why does he eat expired food?
I don't know, but that's what I cannot remember his name. He cracks.
If anyone watches him.
But he also he'll go do like gas stations after midnight and
That does. I love Dancing Bacon. That's what I like.
Dancing
I'll
Bacon
go like
is
2
so
years
good.
without watching Dancing Bacon, and then I'll sleep to Dancing Bacon for like 6 months straight.
I don't know how you sleep to Dancing Bacon. Because Dancing Bacon, I can't even play on my phone. I have to watch because I have to read. Because for me, Dancing Bacon is so great because of the English.
Oh, yeah. It is good.
Like Chris So Good
I love
Yum.
He does such a good job, though. He really does.
Yeah.
He does a really good
job. And now
job.
there's knockoff Dancing Bacons, and I refuse to watch them.
Sometimes you have to, though, because they're longer than Dancing Bacon.
No.
Like one of the ones that I like to watch, they're not really a knockoff Dancing Bacon, but they're just like, they go into like a Korean restaurant at like 5 o'clock in the morning when the chef gets there and just film him preparing everything for the day. It's just literally recording someone prepping the restaurant.
You used to watch that lady who would cook too all the time. No, the one who was, I don't know where she was, but it was like primitive cooking or something. And you would watch that because I watched that at your house.
Xiaogu?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who from China. I freaking love her. I have to check on her occasionally to see if her grandparents are still alive and if DeWong is still alive, her dog.
And that's it. And then you're like,
if I don't see DeWong in a few thumbnails, I start getting really worried, and I have to click and just scan forward till I find DeWong.
I'm gonna watch you just to make sure your dog's
I'm like, okay,
alive.
DeWong's fine. Okay, I'll move on.
Yeah, we're good. We're moving on.
We're good. Moving on.
Welcome to the YouTube recommendation part of our show.
Yes. Welcome. And you just said you were going to watch Iron Lung tonight, which is Markiplier's movie.
I'm so excited. I feel like if anyone likes horror movies, The Backrooms, I saw that after we got home from Disney, and I was impressed. Like, I think it's my favorite horror movie I've seen this year, which means it's above Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which is more body horror.
You say that one all the time.
The Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
The whole
It was
thing.
really good. It was really good. It was just more body horror, and the older I get, the more I'm just like, yeah, you ripped that guy's fingers off. That's traumatic, but...
Oh, you just don't care?
Yeah.
Did you ever see Together?
No, but you told me about that. Hey, son.
I like Together. I thought it was good.
I want to see Obsession next.
Did you see Weapons? You did, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to see Obsession so bad. That looks good. Backrooms looks good. Obsession looks good. No, Weapons was last
this
summer.
Year was last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapons was really good, too. Weapons was scary. I've never laughed so much at a horror movie that still left me horrified.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Kyle and I are about to have to do, we do a, I don't know what you call it. Like we do a threequel, like we do 3 movies in a day.
You do a throuple?
One day every summer. So
okay,
we're like getting ours together, and not this week because this week we have to watch freaking Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League and do a podcast about it.
How long is that?
4 hours. It is 2 discs.
Oh my gosh!
It literally has 6 parts and then an epilogue, and we got about an hour in before I stopped to wait on you, and I just need to stop stopping to wait on you. I just need to keep going till you're ready instead of waiting.
Well, you told me this morning, you're like, hey, just call me when you're ready, and I was like, okay.
I know, but then I'm like, and then
you text like,
forget?
Are you? No, I would never forget. Like, you're my sister, and I love you, and this is our side hustle, so I would never forget. But
it's our side hobby, yeah. But I mean, so I'm just like, did she forget? Because I mean, like, I just need to know, like, do you remember, or are you at like mom and dad's house swimming and you just totally forgot we're doing something today?
No,
which is fine.
Food. I needed food,
which is valid.
So bad.
I just start getting like, I've been forgotten.
I've been forgotten. Maybe that's a youngest child thing. They forgot me.
I don't think I ever got forgotten. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I must not have, because I feel like I would remember that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but I feel like I would remember. But anyway, what else do we need to talk about? Anything?
Sam, I also love Caleb, but I only watch him on shorts. Kind of like how I've watched Bridgerton and Game of Thrones. So
I don't need you to ever talk about Game of Thrones again.
She loves it. I'm gonna get a Game of Thrones shirt.
You didn't watch it,
and wear it,
and I hate when you talk about it. And you're just like, oh, it's like Game of Thrones. I'm like, shut up about Game of Thrones.
I have seen a lot of Game of Thrones.
You didn't go through the emotional like distress that I did on Game of Thrones, and then the complete blue balls ending. It was awful.
Well, no, but I watched the shorts, all the best pieces.
That sucks though, because the lead up to those pieces is so important.
No, not really. I've watched them all. I don't care. It's fine.
Shut up. Anyway,
It all works.
All right.
It all works.
It works. It's fine.
It works. It's
all
fine.
Right, are we ready to get into this episode?
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes into recording, so I think it's about time to talk about what the people are here for.
We're doing pounders today, y'all. You should know that.
Pounders, town of the pounds.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, before we get started, thank you for singing, because I have been trying to force myself to watch Amy's shorts on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They are the cringiest thing I've ever had to watch. One of them today was like her talking about a meet and greet, and then she was like, I don't know what's happening. And then Tammy came in with the most filter I've ever seen a person. Like, I think that the AI, like a small village probably is waterless because of that AI.
That's great.
But like, it was awful being like, oh, I'm gonna be there too. And it's just like, and then she came back to Amy, and Amy was like, oh, I don't know what that was. I have a headache now. And I was like, why are you guys so cringy? They are cringe lords. I do not like it. And then I found one. If you haven't seen it, you have to look it up. It's on our YouTube for sure. But it is, the girl loves AI songs, like I've said. But literally the whole thing is like, Gage got a brand new Power Wheel. Glenn wants a turn. They're driving through the dirt. Blah, blah, blah. It was awful. And it just said Jeep Power Wheel. It kept going, Jeep Power Wheel, Jeep Power Wheel. Oh,
I love how Amy is so obsessed with AI songwriting right now. Like, it's...
Does she think that they sound good? Like, in her defense, our intro is AI.
But oh yeah, so, just in case y'all, we do not sound like that. This would be
like us literally being like, seasoned sisters, a very Slaton vacation. Chris makes progress on his diet.
Yeah,
like exactly. What is this? It doesn't make any sense. Like
let's recommend some YouTube channels. How about Markiplier? How about Moist Critical? That's a good show. And Caleb Hammer. It's exactly like, it's so bad.
It's so awful
because it's literally like, it's just somebody sing-songing what she typed in.
Yeah, and I don't even think she types it in. I think literally because there was one part in the song where it's like, y'all be careful, but the song was like, mama standing on the porch saying, y'all be careful, boys, or something like that. And it was like, did you just record a video and then upload it to AI and it just wrote a song on your actual words? Because oh my
maybe
God,
she does. Maybe she bought some AI thing where it's like, I can turn anything into a cartoon and a music video. It's like, oh,
this was actually a real like video of the boys, so that's different.
Okay, well that's impressive because most of the ones I watch is the cartoons with, here's my merch is dropping, y'all want some merch? Here's my merch.
You want some chocolate Alfredo shirts?
Yeah,
what merch come meet me in Kentucky.
Yeah, like, that's the ones I always get, and I'm like, what are we doing?
It's so hard to watch them, and I know I need to give you guys so you guys don't have to.
Yeah, we do the hard work so you don't have to. Yeah.
We don't, though. I don't want to. No. It's awful.
Because every time it pops up, I can watch like one of her, because I feel like, it's like the algorithm knows. So you watch one and they're like, do you like that? Here's 7 more. And I'm like,
here's a lot.
Because then by the third one, I'm like, I'm going to turn off my phone now. And
then the millennial pause she does is so bad because she's always like, it starts. And then she's like, hey, y'all. It's Amy. Yeah. And I'm like, just start immediately. But like the millennial pause is so strong with that one.
This is why it drives you crazy when you're like, say your name. Say your
freaking name.
I'm Summer. I'm still Summer. I'm here. And that's why I'm like, I'm just going to cut her off. I don't even know.
You should, because honestly, when you cut me off, it sounds fine in my head.
It's like that. So, that's good. That's the way it should be.
Oh my God. All right. So watch it if you dare, but it's terrible.
I wonder if I can figure out a way to link it.
And I don't know if people are trolling her in the comments, because people in the comments are like, oh my God, so cute. And I'm like, no, it isn't. No, it's not.
It's like, I feel like some people are super nice. And then there are other people who probably are trolling with niceties. Like, I love these AI songs, Amy. Keep them coming. They're my ringtone. Because I would,
to be fair though, keep them coming because they're awful.
There was one, I think it was the merch song, that I was like, I don't know how to make this Audie like phone call, but you would never hear it because you're never with me. So I'd have to make it just my ringtone for a day when we're together.
Your ringtone for me is Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. I don't have specific ringtones for people.
Oh, it's great because then you know who's calling you from across the house.
I feel like it's because you and I are separated by age enough that I remember when you had to pay for songs extra. So I'm just like, oh no one gets special songs. That's ridiculous.
No, it's free. It's free. I have one for everyone except for people who I don't know, and then they all get blocked because I'm on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, and blocked.
Blocked.
And you're blocked.
So, yeah. All right, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Are you ready for this? Yeah. We're off the rails.
Go for it.
This is going to be great. Okay, so this is season 3, episode 8, A Very Slaton Vacation. While Chris makes progress after his surgery, Tammy gets discouraging news. Discouraging news? Tammy didn't get discouraging news. She found out she's still fat because she keeps eating. That's not what it says, people. Sorry. Amy plans a unique bash for Tammy's 35th birthday. I'm sorry. Just spoiler. She didn't get discouraging news. It's not like she thought she'd work so hard and was like, what? I haven't lost. What? That's not discouraging. That's just truth. Tammy
like
gets
discouraging
truth.
News would be like, I don't know.
You've worked really hard and you haven't lost any weight because it turns out that your Splenda was really sugar.
Or something medicinally, died. Like medically went wrong with her or something like that.
Yeah, your
like
thyroid
news is not like you didn't do anything you were supposed to and you're still fat. That's not.
Yeah, that's not discouraging. News. That's what you already know. But anyway, when we get to that, I've got some notes.
You got notes? Guys. Okay.
Now I'm just adding
She's literally just sitting there in her underwear. I don't know if we're supposed to address this. So she is on one right now. She just had Taco Bell. She's got a nice Dr. Pepper and she is just in bra and panties and I'm FaceTiming her. So
yeah, I've got my fans on me. But working, so I know we've talked about my new job, guys. Just so you know, my new job is at the Salvation Army and I work in a tin oven basically. And where we're at, the temperature is climbing closer and closer to like, I don't know.
It's really hot.
I don't even look at it because I don't want to cry. So I'm not a water drinker and I'm drinking like gallons of water just to not dehydrate and die. So I get home and I'm like, this is it. This is it now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You're very sweaty. You're very gross.
Thank you.
This is why you can handle Disney in the summer and I cannot.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
because you're just like, it's great out here. It's cool. Oh my god, I was sitting at the Pixar shorts. It got so chilly, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up! Don't say that to me again because I'm still like drenched in sweat.
That did actually happen, people. If you missed that one, that because I say things and she's like, shut up. I'm like, okay,
shut up. I can't stand heat. I can't.
So I just feel sticky. So I was like, I'll take all my clothes off and that'll keep me cool. And honestly, to be fair, I didn't think my camera was set up to where it would show all of it. So I thought it would just be like, I thought it would be like, maybe that's a tank top. No, I didn't realize it would be like, that's your boob. And if I sit back, it's like, and that is your panties. You were just naked.
Yeah, no. When I realized you were naked, Kyle was still in the room. So I was just like, make sure this is turned like away from Kyle just in case he looks over here.
He would be so disturbed by that. He'd be like, "Oh,
I don't think he would think I don't think he would notice. He's seen you in a swimsuit. He'd probably just be like, no,
he'd be like, oh, that swimsuit covers more than the other one that she was wearing at mom and dad.
Your sister's modestly dressed today.
That's crazy.
So stupid. Okay, let's get into this episode. So we open. Chris is post-op, of course. He is visiting Tammy. It's been 1 month since his surgery, and he says that the toughest part is that the portion sizes because his stomach has shrunk so much, but his brain still thinks he can consume a lot.
I feel like that would be a really hard thing to do because, like, if I can't eat a party-sized bag of Cheetos, what do I do?
What the heck is a party? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like the sharing size.
Yeah,
I love the sharing size of M&Ms, and I'm like, leave me alone.
No. It's like sharing with me, myself, and I. Yeah,
all right now. Thank you.
I share these with myself. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like that would be a hard thing because mentally, for years, you fed this body and this portion. Yeah. So it would be. I feel like that, especially with preparing food. Like
I know that this is where a lot of people have, because a lot of people who do this, like at least on my 600-pound life, this is when all of their like issues start coming back up because it was their coping mechanism, and now your coping mechanism has been completely physically taken away from you. So I mean, it would be a lot to go through.
I guess that's why you need therapy. I mean, not you, but I mean, I guess that's why they always suggest therapy because you will need a different coping mechanism.
Because there's like I said, like it's probably, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. I feel like it's typically, well, to go with that, typically there's a reason you got this size. And it's not just from overeating. It's something that compelled you to eat that much.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's not just, I can do this. It's like, no, probably not.
Something happened. You were coping with something. So, but anyway, and I get that. Because, I mean, I've talked about it on here before, but like, I realized that I had an emotional eating problem when I was like 16 or 17. I can't remember. And we were at our mall. I was with you and I think your friend. I can't remember. But I don't know. I have horrible social anxiety. And I asked for an application at Bath and Body Works. And they were like, how old are you? And I was like, I don't know, 16 or 17. And they were like, oh, we only hire at 18. And for some reason that just like obliterated me. Because I put myself out there and I don't do that. And then the one time, the first time I did it, oh, they're her kids. The first time I did it, I got rejected. And I remember like I was about to cry and we went to a Mexican restaurant. And then as I was eating, I started feeling better. And I was like, oh, this is a problem. Like, this is not healthy. This should not be making me feel as good as it is. But it just made me not want to cry anymore. I was like, oh, okay, I feel good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was just hungry. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Because I get emotional when I'm hungry, but eating does make me happier. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. Makes me
very happy. That's like, I think the reason why, and if you didn't listen to our Disney episode, we totally messed up when we went to Satuli's and we both had meltdowns, essentially. And you hadn't gotten to our hot spot in the sun on the flower planter yet. And I had taken like 2 bites of my bao bun before you had your little mentee bee about not having silverware. So I was completely able to handle getting you silverware where you were not at capacity for that. Like, oh, the worst one is now on the desk. Sorry in advance. Anyway, so then Tammy, like they're going to go to their appointment, but before they leave, Tammy tells Chris about Philip threatening her. And I don't know what he says because I don't know. I'm not saying he said anything horrible, but the bleeps make it sound like he could have said something completely heinous. And I don't know what he said. I didn't like those bleeps. Yeah.
Yeah, they did seem very it's a weird spot for a bleep. I hope
it's a really weird spot for a bleep. And I'm just like, I don't know what you said. And I'm not saying you said anything.
Especially since they don't bleep a lot. You know what I mean?
They don't bleep a lot. And it was, I don't know. I don't know what he said, but my imagination ran wild.
Do we buy the whole, I mean, I'm not saying Philip isn't doing things wrong because I think he is, but I feel like she played this up for Chris a lot.
100%. And I don't know what she wanted Chris to do. I think maybe she just I think she knew she wasn't doing good on her diet. And I'm not saying he's not threatening her. I'm not saying he never threatened her.
No, I'm not either.
But he lives in Las Vegas. Yeah. So I don't, like, the first thing she should have done was change her number, I would assume. I don't know. It's hard to believe her.
Yeah, because why isn't him blocked and you have a new number? And move
you should have changed your number. You should have gotten off that website and stopped talking to him. Because the fun thing is, and the really fun thing is, that we find out next week that she's still talking to him.
Yeah, which is why I don't buy this. I think he's feeding her again, but making him the bad guy is an excuse that she knows she can use. Because I felt like this was hammed up a lot for Chris. Like a lot. Like I'm terrified for my life, and the only thing that makes me happy is eating a box of Twinkies. Like, this was definitely
Twinkies. Ew.
You don't want a Twinkie?
No, I'm a Swiss cake roll kind of gal.
That's true.
I can have like a Twinkie, but like 2 Twinkies is too many Twinkies. I don't need.
I'm a ho-ho.
Like I do think that this was completely drummed up, though. I think that, not drummed up, I do think that he probably was threatening her. I'm not saying that he wasn't, but I think that she's telling Chris, because what is Chris supposed to do in this situation?
Yeah. Well, and I feel like if she sees Chris as like her protector or someone who can do something about it, wouldn't you have told Chris earlier?
Right. But that's why I don't believe it, because also
I don't either.
Chris and her got in like a huge fight. Like I don't think. Okay, what I'm trying to say. every time she's with a person and one of her family members says anything about that person, she has like a conniption, right?
Yes.
That's why I don't think that that's what this is. What is Chris supposed to do? The guy lives in Las Vegas. What do you want me to do? Murder a man? Like, what do you want me to do? Fight him like we're 14 years old? No.
Yeah, like doesn't he even tell her? He's like, well, maybe you shouldn't be on those sites.
Yeah, that's what he tells her. He's like, you need to find someone who truly loves you, not someone who's into a fetish, which I agree with him.
Yeah.
She is the worst cat on her desk now.
I'm so sorry. We've already had to edit once.
You've been at work all day, so I get it. But if you guys hear weird noises, it's Jody. She's like, how old's Jody now?
She's 16.
She's 16. She's an old lady, so we let her do what she wants to do because she used to live on top of the dryer and cry all the time, and now she gets down and comes to Summer. So
yeah,
we've made huge improvements.
To be fair, the vet says that she's like 9, so
it's a lie. Okay, yeah, we went to the vet. And
cat story, people.
They told us that this cat was like 9 years old. And
yes.
I went with Kyle's mom and got this cat in like 2012. And she was already spayed and neutered and at least 2 years old at that point.
Yeah.
Or spayed. Yeah. So I think she was already at least 2 when Kyle's mom got her in the first place. Yeah. And then you got her and they were like, oh, she's 5. And I was like, no, she's not. Because I'm pretty sure we found the text message where we first got her and it was like 2011 or 2012.
Yeah, because she was needing some surgery. And just so y'all know, if you have an older cat, they don't like to do surgery after a certain age. And I was like, she's too old for you to put asleep for something not important. Because that's because her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her Jody is declawed. And that's not either anybody's fault that we know. So I'm not a big fan of declawing. No. But and she was declawed poorly, so sometimes her claws grow back.
Yeah. And it hurts.
So yeah. So it was like, what do we do for quality of life? And like, we could just do the surgery again. And it's like, but she's older. And they were like, no, she's not. She's like 6. I'm like, no, she's not. So we went back and we're like, even if you and your mother-in-law had picked her up from the womb, she is not as young as y'all say she is. And she's still at that high risk age.
Yeah, because by the time you got her, she would have already been, if she had come right out of the womb when Kyle's mom got her, she would have been already at least 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And yeah, no.
And by the time that we noticed the claws, because when she was younger, she was better at, she eats them herself. Like she pulls them, but now she's getting older. So yeah, it's a whole thing, people. So yeah, she is the worst, but she has also came a long way in the last.
She has. She's been through a lot, poor baby.
Yeah. So she's been through a lot. So
we let her.
You're gonna have noises. Yeah, you're gonna hear noises.
There's gonna be noises. It just is what it is. She's an old lady. Yeah. But basically, Chris is like, "Did you call the police? You need to change your number and you need to move, and that's all I can do for you."
Yeah, which I love. Yeah, he was being honest with her. He's like, "I can't help you with that."
Like, I can't fix that problem. I hear hissing now. But anyway,
that was the little one's playing with the door now.
Okay. All right. And then basically, Chris is like, did you ever do any of your logs? And Tammy's like, no, I never even opened it. And then
I hate that. I hate
that too, because she acts like it's funny. And it's like, girl, it's not funny. Everyone in your family is terrified you're going to die. And you don't care at all.
Well, and then it's the whole, I feel like we're using Philip as an excuse because we haven't used that excuse with Chris yet. And I feel like she's trying it out on Chris to be like, will the doctor buy this excuse too? Because, you know, when Chris got his surgery and gained weight, the doctor was sympathetic. So I think this is will you think that this is okay?
I think it is, because she does lay it all out for the doctor during the appointment. So, and I think it's her like, and I'm not saying it didn't happen. Please don't think that I'm saying that she's not to be believed or anything like that. But I think she's being
overdramatic. I think she's egging it on because it's still attention.
Using it as her reason for why she didn't do well on her diet.
Yes, but I also think that she is still in contact with him, because I think that if he texts her, she probably texts back instead of being like, you're blocked, so you can text me all you want.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Okay, I've never been in this situation, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I haven't. So, because I think I talked about it last week. But I feel like if someone called me more than like 2 or 3 times in an hour, my phone would go on do not disturb and they would be blocked. And then if random people started calling me nonstop, my phone would be off.
Yeah.
Period. Like it would just go off immediately.
Yeah.
I
don't think you would continue to get those phone calls.
And or visit that website. I would delete my profile.
Yeah, because your social media footprint is real low.
Mine? Yeah, mine's non-existent.
Yeah.
So, because I have like filters set up on Google to where anytime my information's found, I get the removed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that actually works. I am. Like, I'm the person from high school, like, you would be like, whatever happened to her? And then they'd be like, I guess she fucking died.
Oh my gosh, she dead.
The only way to know whether or not I'm alive is to run into one of my family members.
Yeah.
Then you have to know who they are. And that's all.
Well, that's not true. Your Mr. Senior that was with you in your class asked about you when I see you. And that's it. Yeah. He's the only one who's always like, how is she?
He's the only one who knows because he knows who you are. That's it.
Yeah, and he has not changed at all. It's so weird. Anyway.
I bet he hasn't, yeah. But they go to their appointment, and then while they're heading to their appointment, we officially meet Amanda. She's been in the background of several episodes, but this is our first official meeting with Amanda. And they are making fruit smoothies. And it seems like they had a lot of really good produce, but they said that it was disgusting. And I wonder if they just didn't grind it enough or something because...
Yeah, because
Amanda looked like she had a chunk in her mouth, which I think is the problem.
Yeah, it's like, what are y'all grinding up? Like, you can't put a whole lime in there. Yeah, it's like, maybe not do it that way. So, yeah, it was, because I thought it all looked great. I was like, let's go. But, yeah, did we forget the ice? Like, I don't know if anyone watches Bruce too, but they have a video of he's a grown man, but he makes cartoons about his childhood, and they have one where they make their first fruit smoothies, and they couldn't find fruits. So they use like strawberry Pop-Tarts and fruit cocktail and Sunny D, and then they forgot the ice. So I'm like, did y'all forget like it's a hilarious episode. Yeah, did you forget a crucial step like ice or something? But yeah, it's a hilarious episode. It didn't
look bad. It looked like it looked pretty good. Decent shot of nutrients, but and then we found out that Amanda had gastric bypass 6 years ago, and then Amy says, which I thought was really sweet, that Amanda is the one that she always comes to for advice. So yeah, and if you don't know, I don't think we talk about it here, but Amanda was married to Michael's brother, so they are already divorced, sister-in-laws. I think they're getting divorced, but I think when she starts the show, they're like separated. So,
okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I think. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. And then I love this because it's sisters. So Amy immediately shows Amanda the video that Tammy made about Philip threatening her that was on the internet so they can talk about it.
Yeah, it's like, let's talk smack about our sister.
Yeah. Did you see what she did? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then she says, Amanda's like, she's looking for love in all the wrong places, which is 100% accurate. And then Amanda asks how Tammy's weight loss is going, and Amy says that anytime there's a little bit of drama, Tammy turns to food, which is accurate.
Which is also true, 100%. Which is why she's not in therapy.
And then they decide basically because she's not going to lose weight that they need to celebrate Tammy's life, and they're going to throw a 35th birthday party. And then they're also planning, this is what I thought was funny because their acting's not great, but they're like, what if we like go on vacation?
Yeah.
Like in like 3 weeks, that would give everyone plenty of time to ask off work and get their money together and everything. So let's plan a huge, what is it? Misty, Tammy, Amanda, Chris, and 5 families that are having to ask off time, figure out funds. And they're like, yeah, let's just randomly in 3 weeks go on this vacation that's 12 hours away. It's like, bitch, you already had this planned. Don't try to trick me.
Because we had our Disney trip booked since last year.
A year. Yeah.
And up until the end of March, we didn't know if we were going or not. And then it was like, we are going. And now it was like, oh shoot, how are we prepared for this? And we had,
and we weren't.
And we knew it was potentially coming, but we were not prepared. So I don't know how you do. 3 weeks is fine. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah, I just love how it's like 3 weeks, and then she's also like, well, because Tammy wants to travel, which I mean I agree with. Basically, it sounds like they think that Tammy's not doing what she's supposed to do. And they also talk about later that Tammy has almost died multiple times in her life.
Yeah.
And now she's still not taking care of herself. So they need to go and do something to celebrate her life to maybe give her motivation. And if not, then it's a good, like, well, we loved you kind of a thing. So
yeah, which
makes
I think
her
is what they're
behavior
doing
next week even worse. So
yeah, because it's basically like a farewell tour, and they're like, oh, well, we should have left her there.
yeah. And then, of course, Amy's like, and it's Gage's first trip. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
She does that mom thing, and I can't stand it. Like, I know we've talked about the Dallas trip on my my bachelorette weekend, but I can't stand how parents are just shoehorned there in, you know? It's like, let's go to McDonald's. Like, well, it's the Glage's first time at McDonald's. Like, okay, well, I just want a smoothie, so I don't really care about your kid.
Everyone like, stop and look. This is the first time Gage has had a chicken nugget. It's like, yeah. I don't care.
Look, that's I'm dipping his fries in the ketchup. He's so grown up. It's like, oh, okay. Which I'm not saying that, like, I understand celebrating milestones, but at some point, it's probably because I don't have kids, but I'm just like,
it's for you. Care. That's the thing. Yeah. Like, people who don't have kids or they're not their kids, it's like how I can look at so many photos of a child who's not mine. I don't have any, but like before I'm like, that's too many now. I'm done and I'm disengaging. I've said aw too many times. I don't which like is, your baby's cute. I've already said that. Let's move on.
Which is kind of funny because like, but seeing like baby pictures, like the kind of babies that I like, I will look at those forever. Like cat videos and other people's cat. I'll be like, yeah,
well, but no, but so our cousin was showing me all those cat photos at the funeral, and I got to like 3 or 4, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. You've already shown me 3 photos of the same cat.
Yeah,
I can't look at any more pictures of the cat in different locales. I'm done. And I walked away.
And knowing that cousin, at least they were in different locales. Never stopped. Well, and that cousin I feel like would have been like, this is from these are 17 pictures I just spam took of my cat while it was laying on my bed in the sunlight.
That's 100% possible. And like, they might have all been the same photo, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like that's more what they would do.
Yeah, because I was just like, I have so many other people to talk to. And this is not what I'm doing right now. But anyway.
This is not what I'm doing.
This is not what I'm doing. So back at the doctor's, Tammy's now completely motivated to walk in because she knows she fucked up. And also I think Chris can't like push her.
Yeah, it's like the olive branch of like, I can walk in. Look, I'm doing good. Because the nurse, well, I mean, which is spoilers, but when we get to the scene where Tammy does go back after Chris, she gets up to walk back, and the nurse is like, oh my gosh, Tammy, you're going to walk back? That's so good. It's like, it's not. She's just doing that because she's manipulative.
But no, also because Chris physically cannot push her, and Chris would never let Brittany push her.
No.
So like, she had to walk in. Like, there was no way. No one was going to push her wheelchair. So that's what I think. And then we find out that Chris is eating beef and gravy, which the doctor thinks is concerning because he's like, oh my gosh, gravy's terrible for you. But he didn't ask for what's in the gravy or what Chris means by beef and gravy. So he gets like a little mini lecture about how you have to, Jody, you have to be careful about your your bad calories and stuff like that. She was literally fine 2 seconds ago.
Oh, wait, and now she's laying down.
Oh, don't move. She's laying down. Nobody moved.
People.
Oh my gosh, she laid down. Don't get too excited.
Nope.
Thank God. Okay. So, and then we weigh, and before surgery, he was at 408. And 1 month later, he's at 383. So he lost 25 pounds in a month.
So good. So good. Good for Chris.
That's crazy.
I couldn't tell a difference though.
Me neither.
Again, I don't know if I'm just not good at it, but I was like, he still looks like Chris. I don't know. Like,
well, I also think that we've seen him in the 380s before, right? Before
maybe that's it. Yeah.
Weight again.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe that's why. But now it's Tam's turn. So she goes back there, and I don't know how long they were back there because I don't know if you noticed, but it looked like her and Chris were laughing about something by the time the doctor walked in. And they were both kind of hyper seeming. But before last month, she was 639, and now she is at 649.5.
I did love
10 pounds.
I did love the doctors being like, okay, well, let's just not shoot around the bush. Let's just go do it. Let's get this started. It was like, yeah. Like, he was not going to give her any grace.
No, no, he wasn't giving her any at all because she's clearly. And then, like, what I like is he starts asking her, like, did you remember to write anything down? And she's like, I couldn't remember to write anything down. And then he goes, you need to explain that to me because I don't understand what you mean you couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And then he's like, do you mean it wasn't a priority? And she says, yeah, it wasn't a priority. And it's just like, okay. And then he's like, well, what about therapy? And she's like, well, I went to therapy once and then they tried to Zoom call me and I tried 3 times to get into the Zoom and it wouldn't let me into the Zoom. So then I called them and they wouldn't do it over the phone. So then I just stopped going to therapy. And he was like, why didn't you tell us that you were having problems? And it's like, because it didn't happen. That's why. No, because
all of that is BS. I guarantee. And then, because didn't she say that they said they wanted her to come in because it needs to be, they prefer in person. Yeah. Yes. And she's like, well, I can't do that. And it's like, okay, but you're going to if you want surgery and you can't have surgery until I sign off on it. So,
yeah, it's all an excuse. Like, I feel like the Zoom thing probably happened, but like, here's what I think. And this is just me. But there are times I have to call people occasionally for my job, very rarely. But there are times where I'm not in the mood to do that. So they will answer the phone, and if they take a break of more than 10 seconds answering like one of my questions, I'll just hang up and I'll be like, they disconnected. You clearly don't want to talk to me. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm trying to save you here.
Don't do that at your job. It's not good. But they fired me. Well, not yet, but I'm getting laid off anyway.
You're getting close. Yeah. Yeah, it's like so I'm living my best life.
I'm not. I'm going back and forth from fine to completely terrified and stressed out. So it just depends on the minute. Really,
yeah, right I get that.
It's a lot. So anyway, but basically the doctor is like, you need to like call us when you're ready to do what you're supposed to do. I'm not giving up on you, but there's no point in you driving 4 hours to come do nothing.
Yeah, if you're not going to do it. Yeah, which I love. He's like, I'm not giving up on you because you've given up on me. Basically, it was like you call me when you're ready.
He also said something about a month. So it sounded like almost she has another appointment, but just not to come in kind of a thing.
Yeah. So just let me know if you're doing it or not.
Yeah. And then Amy brings Gage over to Aunt Tammy to eat a piece of like lunch meat. It looked like, I don't know.
Something.
And then they talk about the drag show that they are going to for Tammy's 35th birthday. And she's super excited. And then Amy's like, I'm going to get drunk. And she's like, okay. And then she just lays Gage on the floor on his back.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I thought, isn't he like crawling and stuff at this point? I don't know.
I feel like that's just a flip over and go moment.
Yeah, which I'm sure he did, but who knows? And then Chris and Michael show up and Chris gives Tammy a gift and like Brittany had bought her a bunch of goodies, which it sounded like a really good gift. Honestly, I wish we could have seen all of it because I personally love those like self-care kinds of gifts.
I know, I love a good face mask, a hair turban, some chocolate, maybe a movie or a book, just like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, a face mask, some like eye things, like a bath bomb. Oh my God, yes. Love it.
Oh yeah. Randomly, guys, just a Disney break. If you do go to Disney, they have those face masks, like feet masks at Dollar Tree. And those were we put them in the fridge when we got there. And there was one night we did that.
Really nice one night.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
It was lovely. It was lovely. And then they start talking about vacation, and Chris says that he got off time and they want to go to Gatlinburg. Is that in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll go Gatlinburg. And of course it's all just like, well, we have 2 weeks to make plans, so let's go to Gatlinburg and rent.
They already had it planned. There's no way they didn't have this all planned.
So you're telling me Chris just had surgery, which he would have had to be off work for surgery, right?
Yeah.
And then he went back to work and got a vacation for like
a
month after he got back to work.
I wonder if this is the end of Chris working. You know what I mean? Like, are we at that end of work thing? Because I feel like at some point, sorry, I was not even paying attention to the fact that I'd moved the mic, or she had, but no, because I feel like, are we just at that point where it's like, I'm making enough money from this show, we could probably start slacking off.
Maybe, because Chris has been on it since season 2. Like technically he was in like one episode of season 1 and no one else was. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope he makes good money now.
Chris became a big part of it the earliest after the girls did.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if anyone makes that kind of money, other than the girls, it would be Chris and Brittany.
Yeah, I know that was one of the rumors when they were talking about them
not coming back.
Combs. Yeah, was that they were having a dispute. Chris Combs salary. I'm gonna try to see it if I can find it. Okay, likely between 1,500 and 3,000 per episode, so around 25,000 to 50,000 per season,
which is more than enough for. They probably own their house if they're smart.
It says that Brittany and Chris apparently are regional managers for McDonald's and bring in combined income of 80 to 100,000 annually.
I don't believe it.
You don't think so? And then he also has a cameo. Apparently.
Oh, where you can pay him to come and say hi to you?
Well, yeah. Or like, my mom likes your barbecue. Tell her how to make it. That kind of thing.
Strip off your shirt and shake your boobies for us.
No. I don't think
you can't do that?
That's an OnlyFans, not a...
Oh, does Chris have an OnlyFans then?
No, maybe. Oh. But so anyway, they go to the drag queen show. I really don't have any notes. It looked like a lot of fun. They got some alcohol. It looks like Amy, of course they talk about like, oh, I can't believe Amy's drinking something. Leave her alone. Like, I don't know why we care. She got like something, like some drink that honestly would probably be what I would go for if I was drinking.
Yeah.
But it has like a cereal on top. Yeah, because it was
I've never heard of a brunch drag queen show, but I'm down for it. It's like, okay.
It's the only one that they were able to record at, is my guess.
It's like, or it's not something they normally have, but they were like, hey, we will pay to rent this establishment for brunch.
For brunch.
Can you do it at this time? They were like, sure. Yeah. I guess.
I mean, honestly, it looked like a lot of fun. The girls looked like they had a lot of fun. Amy got really drunk and said that she hasn't drank at all since 2019. So she got drunk easily. And then she was like, I'm ready to go fuck Michael and make baby number 2. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's disgusting. I don't like to know when people want to make themselves a slip and slide. I don't want to hear about it.
Ew. I don't care.
Like, unless you go do you, but I don't want to hear about it.
Unless it's Rise of the Resistance.
What? Because I like Kylo Ren. But he's not real.
As she takes a sip, because it gets steamy in that little car. Because she's like, I'll tell you everything.
I would tell him everything, but there's too many people around all the time. So
she's like, let them go. I got you.
Just let them go. Hey guys, I'll sacrifice myself for this cause.
It's like, guys, she's not even going to care if we get released into an airlock. She's going to be like, fine. Like, that works.
That's fair. I'm ready to talk.
That's fair. Grab that.
That is a fun ride, though. I love that ride.
It's an experience. I would say it's an experience, not a ride. It's great.
Mm-hmm. I love it. It's fantastic. And then this is when Amanda starts crying about how many times Tammy is supposed to have died. And basically like, I want her to live, and she's just letting life pass her by. And it's actually really sad. It was like a whole like monologue basically about how much she loves her little sister and how terrified she is that she's going to die. And it's just
I mean, they have to be living with that fear because she's not doing anything. Like every time they go and she's like, well, I haven't done this. I haven't done that. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. It's like, you are just dying. Like,
like you're slowly killing yourself, which is terrible. And she doesn't see the value of her life. And it's really, really sad. It's very sad. And I'm glad that she's healthy now. I'm really glad that she figured out that she was worth the effort. Makes me happy. I still don't like her, but I'm glad that her family gets to keep her around. There we go. So they leave on vacation and they have so much stuff that they have to drag a little U-Haul trailer kind of thing behind them.
I didn't think they were going for weeks.
I don't know, but they had to bring the wheelchair, which will come up next episode.
They brought 2 wheelchairs.
Chris says there are 2 wheelchairs. Oh, the
2
manual
wheelchairs.
and a okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
The manual and a driving one. I don't know what to call them. She's coughing now. We've lost control.
I'm sorry.
But, you're fine. And then 3 fans, which I totally understand fans. And I don't think it's necessarily being a chunky person. I am a chunky person now, but I have always slept with a fan my entire life, even when I was tiny.
Yeah, we always had our ceiling fan on. Like always.
And then I had, after you moved out, I had a fan like in between both closet doors all the time. It was on 24/7. And then I remember I've just always run hot because I think I've talked about it before, but I was the kid who, like, in the middle, like in January, I would be like, Dad, turn on the air conditioner. It is too freaking hot in this house. And he would be like, go outside. And so I was wearing like a white tank top, little American Eagle, like booty short, pajama shorts.
And you would go outside.
Barefoot, standing outside.
Yeah.
And that was the most comfortable I would ever be. And then I would go back inside and immediately burn to death.
You've never liked heaters.
I don't like hot. Like, I don't like hot at all. I don't turn on my heater in my home until the temperature is below freezing.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'll turn it on. But like, I personally love it when the ambient temperature in my house is like 64 degrees. Just from outside being so cold. It's lovely.
No, because our heaters come on before when our air conditioner comes on. So.
That's awful.
It's not awful. I don't
know
like
how
being
you
cold.
do that.
I don't like being cold.
I have to be cold. Like, I can't stand it. I don't like it. I don't like being hot.
You don't. But back to it. This is way too much stuff.
It is way too much stuff. But in their defense, the backs of minivans do not have great storage. I will say that. Don't. But they are also taking 2 minivans because Michael and Amy are in one. So I would assume you could lay down the third row in Michael and Amy's and put everything that was in, other than the wheelchair. I think that's what it's really for.
Yeah.
Like in the back of Michael and Amy's. But I think it is just for that driving wheelchair. Maybe that's what it is.
Because I thought it was weird that everybody basically shoved themselves with Chris and Brittany. It's like, but if you would have put one more person with, like, I just blanked, Michael and Amy, then you could lay down that third row seat in both vans.
Yeah.
But instead there was one person sitting in the back. It's like
Misty.
Yeah. And it's like, why are we doing that?
Because I wouldn't want to ride with Michael and Amy either. Because it's literally like the fun bus with no kids, except for you have to ride with Tammy, or
which
Amy
is a terrible
singing
bus.
Wheels on the Bus.
I would rather do Wheels on the Bus and Amy's Gas than do Tammy for 5 minutes between this stoplight and the next.
Dude, I would much rather hang out with Brittany and Chris and Amanda. I think that listening to, like, at least Chris and Amanda roast Tammy for 12 hours would be perfectly worth it, because this is what I love about Amanda. Amanda takes no shit.
No, she doesn't.
At all.
Nope.
Like, at all. And so the only, like, drama they have is that the Michael van overheats, and then they fix it in like 2 seconds. Nothing really happens, and we move on. That's it. But there is a lot of, like, little bickering and a lot of, like, shut the fuck ups. That's basically what happens the whole time. But everyone's laughing. This is what I need you guys to remember for next week. Everyone in this car, even Tammy, is cracking up laughing.
Yeah,
the entire
everyone's
time
having a great time.
Them. Everyone is laughing, having a great time, cutting up, enjoying their ride with their siblings. Everyone's enjoying themselves. So we get to Gatlinburg, to this beautiful cabin. Like, gorgeous cabin.
It doesn't even look like a cabin. That looks like I'm kind of with them. It's like, that's a nice place to stay.
And, like, I looked up Gatlinburg once because it looks so pretty, and they're expensive. Like, these cabin rentals are expensive.
Yeah.
Like, really expensive. Like, $250 a night, if not more.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess split between 5 siblings, though, is not bad.
Yeah. It's not that bad. But I wish I knew. I might need to look at it, because they said they're surrounded by more people. So I feel like I could probably figure out maybe
exactly where it is. Yeah.
Potentially. But it's, like, pretty expensive to stay there. So they get there. It's been 12 hours. It's late at night. They're getting everyone in the house. Gage is tired. Everyone's tired. And the boys, Michael and Chris, are setting up, like, metal ramps for the 2 steps so that Tammy can walk up the ramps and get in the house. Chris is already like, I have been driving for 12 hours. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. I'm not crying. My throat hurts. Hang on.
Everybody in this, as soon as they get there, is like, I'm just going to go in. I'm not even going to unpack. I'm gonna take. But to be fair, we have taken road trips. 12 hours when you don't leave at the butt crack of dawn is miserable. If you're going to do a 12-hour day, get up early. just get up
as early as possible, because you can check into a hotel by 3 or 4 o'clock. You need to be at that hotel by 3 or 4 o'clock. That's what you need to do.
Because once the sun comes up, when you're starting to get tired, the sunrise will wake you up and be like, okay.
It will. It's great.
It's so weird. It's so weird. It
feels so much more like an accomplishment when you've covered like 4 hours of ground by the time the sun comes up.
This year we left at 2 and last year we left at 3. And I don't know if I noticed the difference, but I just love leaving when the lights aren't on yet. And you drive and then the lights come on and it's like, okay, now I can eat breakfast. And then in your heart, you're just like, we will be there by 6. So even though it's only 10 o'clock now, I only have 8 hours left or whatever. It's just so nice.
It's great. That's how I like to do it personally. Personally. But basically they've got her all set up. Michael he takes her wheelchair and puts it in the house so that she can get immediately in it when she gets up the ramp.
Yeah, because
why can't they push her up it? I guess they just can't.
I don't know. With how close the van is, maybe they can't get a good running start at it.
Maybe.
So
the van is in an awkward position. I will give her that.
Yeah.
Because it looks like she'd have to walk around the front of the van to turn and then walk up the ramp.
Right. And Michael's also had back issues from pushing Tammy. We found out at the carnival issue.
Surgery.
And Chris just had surgery. So maybe it's just like, we cannot push you. You will have to walk or use the rascal. That's what it's for.
Yep. And then this episode ends with her basically just sitting on the side of the van saying she's too afraid to walk up the ramp, and not even like being that forceful with it, but just being like, I'm just scared. I'm just so scared.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed.
I hated
like
this.
Just saying like, I just want to go home. I want to go home. I don't even want to be here. I want to go home. And then Chris is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. And then
that's pretty much, and then it ends. And so next week this is my favorite episode ever. My favorite. Hands down, this is my favorite. Season 3, episode 9, Smoky Mountain Meltdown. The family vacation starts off terribly when Tammy refuses to enter the cabin, and Chris hopes he's lost enough weight to fulfill a lifelong dream.
Which
it's a great episode.
I don't know. This did not make me like Tammy. Like, of course, I'm not a Tammy fan. I'm really not. But this whole, I'm so scared, I just want to go home, I would have lost it too, because a 12-hour drive where you did nothing but sit on your butt is not, no.
And it gets worse next week. Next week will probably be a long episode because we will complain about this. This is, I think, the teaser that I gave you of what this show is.
Yes,
this is what I showed you when I was like, this is the show I'm watching.
We watched the when Daddy had his heart issue. We watched the blurb of her not getting out of the van with our cousins. And all of our cousins
this is my,
were like,
if people are like, what is 1,000 Pound Sisters? This is the clip I would show them.
Yeah. And all of our cousins were like, I would leave my sister in the van. And
we'll talk about it next week. We'll talk about it next week. I can't wait. Next week it goes down and it's so great. But anyway, it's late.
It's great.
You're in your underwear. I need to watch Justice League. So anyway,
Jody finally laid down though, guys, so we didn't have any noises.
She did lay down.
Well,
yeah,
we had some noises, but it's okay.
We had some noises, but it's fine. She laid down, so I guess we'll figure out what we need to do. I feel like we need to just get you a whole new mic, and like maybe if it's an arm like this, like maybe she won't be able to mess with it. And then like I actually have an extra one of these, so I might just bring you my extra one of my mic and make you use that.
I don't know. She's just, well, and normally when we record, I just have Den in here and I shut the door because Den is just.
No, Jody shows up a lot to record with us.
She has issues. Now she's giving herself a bath.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, she's being lovely right now. It just takes a lot to. Sometimes though we'll talk for like an hour and she will not sit down.
No,
like
that's
the
true.
entire time she just walks between your pop filter and your microphone over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And she hits it every single time.
Yeah, she's always like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
She's a diva.
I'm sorry. Oh, yes,
she doesn't care. She knows what she's doing.
She's very much spoiled and loved, and she knows it. And I love that for her. I'm glad that she knows.
I do too. I love that she gets to spend her final years surrounded in warmth and love. I love that. But anyway,
yeah.
Sorry about any noise. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not your car. It's the cat.
All right.
We need a merch shirt. It's not the car. It's the cat.
It's not your car. It's the cat. But we'll talk to you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Season sisters, they're not quite a thing.